Welcome back to Fox 43 AM Live. Today's book of the week comes from Autumn Friedley with the Topeka and Shawnee County Public Library.
It's a story of loss, love, and renewal, plus the author is from right here in Topeka.
Ooh,
check
exciting.
it out.
Well, I'm back here at the Topeka and Shawnee County Public Library. It's time for the book of the week. Today we're talking about the year of second chances with a local author.
Yes. Do you want to say her name?
Laura Avery. She's near and dear to my heart.
Yeah, there you go. That's a perfect way. First off, it's a beautiful cover. Give that cover some love. So, I absolutely love this book. It is very, I don't know, it's just cozy. It's like the truest sense of relationship fiction. Like, oh my gosh. It's so good. Anyway, our main character, Robin, her husband has passed away a year before. And he was like the beloved son of this town. He was the mayor. Everybody loved him. She was referred to as Mrs. Mayor. Never really had her own identity. Like, this was his hometown. She moved to it. It just a lot of things. So we're a year past that. And she finds out, she gets an email from his email account saying that he signed her up for this. This is something. It's a year later. I think you need to start dating. So he signs her up for this dating app. And at first she's not going to do it. But his best friend kind of pushes her in, so she decides to go all in. And through this process, she goes on dates. She has a year of just trying new things. And it's so beautiful because through these, she starts to realize herself. She starts to build her own identity and sees relationship flaws in her life that she's always just put up with. It's just, I don't want to say too much. It's just so fun. Plus, it's set in Minnesota, and she gives these references to like gas station pizza, and you know she's talking about Casey's because seriously, that's what she's talking about. She talks about Ham's beer. I mean, there's just so many things that you're like, oh, I know that. I know what that is. So that's gorgeous. If you've read Authenticity Project by Claire Pooley, this book is on par with that. Like just that same feeling when you end it of satisfaction. That's the best way I can describe it. It just, you end with just such a satisfying feeling for Robin, and yeah, it's just beautiful. I loved it.
So you mentioned that the husband dies, you know, he's died a year ago, but the book is still fun. So how does it do juggling the kind of the mourning of being a widow, but at the same time, you're out there in the dating world, which is a fun concept.
That's part of what I love about this, is that Laura does a great job of hitting these high highs, but then you get the lows where Robin is really struggling with her grief, where it bubbles back up. Like she thinks she's got it, and then it kind of bubbles back up. And then you're laughing. I mean, it's so much just like life. You're laughing and then you're crying, sometimes in the same minute. And she just does, it just feels so authentic, so real, that it just, I don't know. It's great. There were points when I was laughing. There was points that I wanted to cry. I mean, there was a little bit of everything.
Awesome. It sounds like it's a fun book. It's definitely a fun book.
And it ends so satisfying. I need people to understand that.
I think that's like the biggest selling point, especially for a world of series and franchises. Standalone books with a satisfying ending.
It's got a satisfying ending. It's got a satisfying ending.
Wonderful.
It's very important.
Well, Adam, thank you so much for sharing with us today. The Year of Second Chances. Check it out, Topeka Shawnee County Public Library.